In my life, I love you.
Hello and welcome to the stream, everybody. EarthBound Zero, aka EarthBound Beginnings, aka Mother 1. This is an interesting game because Mother 2, aka EarthBound for the Super Nintendo / Super Famicom, is one part a sequel to this game, one part a remake of this game. So I don't know which that speaks like more volumes about, which game that speaks more of in terms of the uniqueness. So this was a Famicom / NES RPG. It was going to be localized in the early 90s, never got officially released, but fans acquired the prototype ROM and dumped it on the internet in the late 90s and 2000s. So we have EarthBound Zero here. I love this game. I think it has a 80s Steven Spielberg coming-of-age vibe to it that Mother 2 and Mother 3 don't have. But it is a Famicom RPG. There's a ton of grinding. Navigating some of the dungeons can be frustrating, hair-pulling, whatever you wanna say about it. But I do love this game. I've beaten it, I think, 3 or 4 times. But it's been a hot minute since I've played EarthBound Zero. Let's get into this. That was like 3 minutes of yapping already. So I'm just gonna go with the default character names. Ninten, I don't think he ever had a proper localized name. I think Ninten was like a placeholder maybe. But again, this game never got an official localization for the longest time. Till it came to the Wii U Virtual Console. This is Anna. This is Lloyd. I don't remember how it's spelled. I think it's L-O-I-D. And not like Tales of Symphonia, L-L-O-Y-D, like Tales of Symphonia Lloyd. But yeah, this game's interesting because EarthBound Mother 2 is pretty much, it's one part a direct sequel to this game, one part a remake of this game. But I don't think EarthBound completely supplants EarthBound Zero, aka EarthBound Beginnings. The official name is EarthBound Beginnings, but to me this game will always be EarthBound Zero, just because that's how I grew up playing this game. That was the name that I was familiar with. This game is associated with the Beatles. It is named after a John Lennon song. Yeah, that's why I was playing the Beatles during the BRB. In the early 1900s, a dark shadow covered a small country town in rural America. Not Eagle Land, America. At that time, a young married couple vanished mysteriously from their home. One of the things that Mother 1 does well is the story, the dialogue, and there's a darkness to this game that EarthBound and Mother 3 don't have. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking like Mother 3 is the darkest game in the trilogy. When I say that, I mean that there feels like, again, Stephen King or Steven Spielberg, like there's a mystery to Mother 1 that EarthBound and Mother 3 don't really have. Here we go. This is Ninten. We can move diagonally. We can even run. That's not the run button. This is the run button. This was added in the North American version, which again was never released until it came to the Wii U. The Famicom version doesn't have a run button. And in fact, this isn't even a run button. It just speeds up the game. It's like a fast forward button. The soundtrack in this game, phenomenal. It was done by Keiichi Suzuki and Hip Tanaka. A lot of these songs were rearranged for Mother 2, aka EarthBound. And as a matter of fact, there's an arrangement album for this game just called Mother, and it's a vocal album. It sounds like really good Christian rock music, and I don't mean that in a pejorative way. Like that, genuinely listen to the Mother 1 album if you don't want to play this game, and it will give you the exact same feel and vibes of this game without actually having to play it. So there's a lot of North American pop culture references in this game, and we begin this game with reference to Poltergeist by Steven Spielberg. Doll draws near. The black backgrounds of this game always creeped me out. Same thing with Dragon Quest 2 and 3 on the Famicom. My last playthrough of this was 2020 during the pandemic. It was Christmas time. It was around December. And it took me about a week to beat this game, but a lot of that was grinding. Inside the doll, Ninten spotted an old music box. As the music box was wound up, a melody began to play. Play me a couple of bars of that 8 melody. Ninten remembered the tune. Brother, here's some juice. You're thirsty, aren't you? Hell yeah, juice acquired. The best way to play this game is probably Mother 1+2 on GBA. which in the Clyde Mandolin English fan translation added an easy ring, which I believe increases the amount of EXP you get from battles and maybe decreases the enemy encounter rate. I could be wrong about that second point. On the dog's collar was the basement key. Nintendo got the basement key. So now we can go in the basement. Jesse Pinkman is down there. In EarthBound, the L button acts as an all-in-one function button, which is really convenient. You can play the game with one hand and eat pizza with the other. This game doesn't have that. This is like old school Dragon Quest. Nintendo of America was based in Washington State, like Redmond, Washington. So I wouldn't be surprised if they just took those names, like they were like, yeah, okay. But I definitely prefer the North American localized names to the Japanese names for the towns. So pro tip, if you're playing Mother 1, aka EarthBound Zero, aka EarthBound Beginnings, the houses with the rounded front doors can be entered, whereas the houses with the square front doors cannot. You boot this game up and your house is haunted by a poltergeist, and then you go to the first town and they're like, it's like a zombie apocalypse. I'm still level 2, and Wally's about to kill me with this pitchfork, so we still need to level up. Gen 1 of Pokemon in a lot of ways feels like a spiritual successor to the EarthBound / Mother games. There was a lot of development overlap between Game Freak and Creatures and Ape. Ape being the company that made EarthBound Beginnings / Zero / Earth. I'm just gonna call it EarthBound Zero from here on out. There's many difficulty spikes in EarthBound Zero, and you have to do so much grinding in this game. Again, I don't mind it because I'm kind of a masochist and I like old jank JRPGs, but I can't recommend this game to anyone outside of like diehard Mother EarthBound fans. Even though I do like it a lot, I think there's a lot to like about this game. Oh, so this enemy in the Japanese version, he's smoking on a stogie. Let me see if I can find this sprite smoking on a stogie. They took away his stogie. Drugs and religion, I think, were the most common forms of censorship at the time. Yeah, and it's weird, like in Zelda 1, level 3, the third dungeon is in the shape of a manji, which was bastardized by the Nazis and turned into the swastika. But for some reason, that wasn't localized in the North American version. So I could imagine there was a number of American players in the 80s playing Legend of Zelda and seeing this swastika dungeon and being like, what the fuck? Once you get party members, you get Anna, you get Lloyd. Well, you get Lloyd first, and then you get Anna. But once you start getting party members, the difficulty sort of levels out a little bit. You shall become a zombie. Oh, shit. Pseudo-zombie draws near. Yeah, I think in the Famicom version, they have, like, blood splatter on their chest. There's this new thing with especially indie RPGs where you can't just make a turn-based RPG anymore. It has to be quirky. It has to have action commands or, like, again, the rhythm-based combat from Mother 3. I don't know how to feel about that because there's nothing wrong with turn-based RPGs. Granted, a lot of them, especially these early 8-bit and 16-bit RPGs, it's a lot of just mashing the A button through battles. But there's nothing wrong with conventional turn-based RPGs. I don't know, I feel like some indie RPGs just get a bit too crazy with the mini games and the mechanics. Do you think it's bad for RPGs to have a gimmick with combat, or do you just think too many RPGs do it? I don't think there's anything wrong with action commands or like Xenoblade, Chrono Trigger, like action RPGs that are still turn-based. I don't think there's anything wrong with having quirky, fun mini games. But I think a lot of indie RPGs that come out nowadays get way too carried away with it. Like, oh, you have to play an entire ass WarioWare minigame before you fight, before you can attack the enemy. There's only a handful of video games that live up to their reputation, though, in my opinion. Like off the dome, Chrono Trigger, Halo 1, Halo 2, Banjo-Kazooie, Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, Super Mario Galaxy, Mario 64. Chrono Trigger is the, like, in terms of the classic JRPGs from the 8 and 16-bit era, Chrono Trigger is just above everything else. Everything else. That is a game that truthfully, genuinely deserves every ounce of praise it's ever received. Chrono Trigger is an amazing video game. Having a minigame in your game is debatably better than having no game in your game. There's an argument to be made for both sides. For sure, there is an argument to be made for both sides. I think, again, the Mario RPGs nail that shit. A little button prompt, perfect. A little action command that you have to do. Perfect. Least of the painful, though. It's turn-based. I mean, I guess it has the WASD combos, but those are totally, like, unnecessary. You don't have to do the WASD combos. Otherwise, least of the painful is turn-based, and it's, like, the best combat in an RPG I've ever played. Pippi! Hi, I'm Pippi, and I'm lost. What a brave boy you are to have found me. Yes or no? No. You're brave. I hope we can meet again sometime. No. You probably already have someone special. Now let's go back to town. Aww. Haha, Pippi. Yeah, the Pippi Longstocking reference didn't go over my head when I was younger because I had a Pippi Longstocking movie. It was like an animated film that we rented from the library that I saw as a kid. And I don't remember anything about this movie. I just remember renting it. But it looks like a Don Bluth movie a little bit. But for those of you who don't know the reference, this is Pippi Longstocking. I rented this movie when I was younger from the library. I don't remember it at all. I just remembered she was super powerful and ate a lot of food. In this game, this is like her official artwork. And there's a cut sprite of her, which implies we had to fight her. So this is her official like clay model. If you're unfamiliar with EarthBound, they made actual claymation models to promote these games, like the character designs and everything. This is her in-game sprite, which goes unused in the game. Kind of terrifying, kind of, you know, a little nightmare fuel, a little bit. In a phone call. This is your dad. Now, son, it's not my business, but why not rest? Yeah, so the people saying that newer Nintendo games are like, oh, why don't you rest? Why don't you quit playing the game? No, they were doing this shit back in the 90s. I wonder where the world of EarthBound Zero and EarthBound take place. Like, in this game, it's specified that it's America. But, like, where in America? I'm gonna say Idaho. Or somewhere in the Pacific Northwest. Look at how scary that tiger is. It's the black background, man. It's the void. Oh, 16 damage. Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh, yeah. Mother 1, baby. Mother 1. You know one thing about EarthBound and Mother 3 that is amazing? That is not present in this game. When you reach a certain level in EarthBound, and you run into an enemy on the overworld, it insta-kills the enemy. If you're a high enough level to where you'll one-shot the enemy in one turn, the game recognizes that and you just murk them. Yo! Look at this monkey. Chat, what would you rather fight, a gorilla or a tiger? Because I wouldn't want to fight either. I would get killed by both, but I think I would rather fight a gorilla than a tiger. Worth mentioning, a gorilla's strength is immeasurable. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna lose to both of them, but I feel like I would put up a better fight against a gorilla than a tiger. I don't know. All right, I'm consulting the walkthrough. We're busting out the walkthrough. I don't remember how to talk to the fucking monkey. EarthBound Zero walkthrough. At 4:04. Okay, the EarthBound Zero walkthrough on starman.net no longer exists. Apparently, I can just go straight into the building where the Starman is. I don't remember where he is, though. I'm going with the tiger. I would be scared shitless, but I mean, I would be scared shitless fighting both. But I feel like I would put up like an infinitesimal amount of a better fight against a gorilla than a tiger. I don't know. You ain't gonna win against either. No, yeah, either way, I'm getting creamed. It's always funny to me whenever I see people that are like, oh, I could beat this animal, I could beat that animal. Realistically, the pool of animals that I could beat without any tools, like just bare hands, is tiny. My ass couldn't even beat a mouse because if I see a mouse, I'm gonna jump on a chair and go like, oh, what the fuck is that? If I see a mouse dart across the corner of the room, I'm not gonna fight it. I'm gonna jump up on a chair and screech. Yeah, it's really funny hearing people talk about what animals they could beat in a fight. You're not beating 90% of the animal kingdom unless you have a gun. But then again, like, even if I had a gun, I would not want to go toe-to-toe with a grizzly bear. I would rather fight a black bear with like a knife in my bare hands versus fighting a grizzly bear with a rifle. That's how scary grizzly bears are. Also, hello, Pee-Pee. I've heard about your wonderful adventures. You're so brave, aren't you? No, not really. You're brave. I hope we can meet again sometime. To show my gratitude, take my gift. A shiny badge will guard you. Oh, is that the Franklin badge? What the fuck? Oh, I'm glad we talked to Pippi. The assumption in that hypothetical is you're unarmed. No, but what I'm saying is, like, I would rather take my chances with a black bear if I only had like a knife versus fighting a grizzly bear with a rifle. Oh no, dude, I'll fight a hippopotamus. Hippopotamus is dumb and stupid. Okay, a hippopotamus's like biting force can crack a boat in half. Oh no, just outrun the hippopotamus. No, hippopotamus can run at like 35 miles per hour, buddy. You're not outrunning that. Gonna heal. I think we can use hypnosis on this upcoming Starman, so. City Zoo Superintendent's Office. Great atmosphere coming up here, by the way. Oh, it's so spooky. It's so damn weird. I'm gonna take this gigantic Percocet. Suddenly, from inside of the capsule, it's a Starman Jr. Isn't he like a robot? Sort of. I don't think I ever explained what the Starman is. If it's like an alien organic being or like a robot. Oh, that was way easier than I remember it being. The odd sound that drove the animals insane died down. The zoo once more became a safe place. Beautiful. Bird! Bird up! I am Laura. Here is your child. Overjoyed with her reunion, Laura began singing. Nintendo remembered the tune. Hello and welcome to the stream, everybody. My allergies are killing me. I'm dying. I tweaked my mix a little bit on my microphone. The parametric EQ, I messed with it a little bit. The noise gate, I messed with it because my voice kept cutting off. It's been happening the past couple of streams, so hopefully it should be fixed now, the open and close threshold for the noise gate. But anyway, we're going to continue playing. Where we left off, level 10. Let me make sure. Yeah, okay, 3 melodies. We got the wooden bat. We've got the Franklin badge, right? Yeah, we do. Okay. You visit Magic Ant several times in this game, whereas Earthbound, it's just the one time towards the end of the game. When you go into Ness's subconscious. There's a lot of cool fan theories about Magic Ant too, which we'll get into when we get there, which will be very soon because it's coming up. I'm pretty sure it's down here, if memory serves me correct. I've beaten this game a couple times, but a lot of this game escapes me. Earthbound, I know that game like the back of my hand. I've beaten Earthbound, no hyperbole, like 15 times or so. Mother 3, I've beaten a couple of times, like 2 or 3 times. This game, I've also beaten like 2 or 3 times, but a lot of it escapes me. So this is the entrance to Magic Ant. Kind of looks like the homes of the Magypsies in Mother 3. We're gonna use our telepathy. Nintendo felt this question enter his mind. Who has lost his tail? Finding the entry in great-grandfather's diary, Nintendo read out loud. The forgotten one of the ship that sails the cosmos. I don't know what the hell that means, but now we're robo-tripping in Magic Ant. Nintendo took a little bit too much cough syrup. Oh, there's a person here that stores your items. So you can actually store your items in this game. You can also go back home and store items with your sister, much like in Earthbound, how Tracy runs the Escargot Express. I totally forgot about that, but I gotta find that NPC. I don't know if Nintendo ever had an official name, because like I know Ness is an anagram of SNES, and it's kind of tongue-in-cheek, but Nintendo is almost so on the nose that I feel like it was just a fan name, and I don't know if this was his Japanese Famicom name or if that was just like a thing fans came up with, but you really have no inventory room in this game. I need the Franklin badge, I need the cash card. Big bag? I mean, I don't remember what the big bag does. I can assume it gives me, it's like a bag of holding and I get more inventory maybe? Or maybe it's like a Wendy's Biggie bag. It's not official, they call him Ken in Japan. I've actually heard that before, yeah. I always assumed, like, as a kid, I always assumed that Nintendo, like, I was like, okay, that's a bit on the nose. That's gotta be like a fan thing. There's a ton of fan-made proclamations that Western EarthBound Mother fans have said about these games that have just kind of become canon, even though they're not. Like, Porky's theme in EarthBound is often colloquially known as Porky Means Business. That's not the name of the song. The Japanese song has no title. That was just something that Western fans came up with. So there's a lot of that in the Mother series. Out of curiosity, after yesterday's stream, I played a little bit of Mother 1+2 on GBA. And with the Easy Ring, which to my knowledge was not in the Japanese version, that was something that Clyde Mandolin added to the fan translation of Mother 1+2. You get so much more EXP. You get so much more EXP. Yesterday was Chrono Trigger's birthday, by the way. Totally didn't realize it, but Chrono Trigger turned 30 yesterday, and I should replay it. My last playthrough of Chrono Trigger was 2 years ago, but one of my favorite games ever made. There's a fan theory about Queen Mary and Magic Ant, as I mentioned earlier, but I'm not going to get into it quite yet because it's kind of a spoiler. We're still pretty early on in the game. The Queen isn't feeling very well. Maze. The Flash Dark. I don't know what that is, but it sounds cool, so I'm going to get rid of this antidote that we just picked up. Fight Capsule. Is that permanent, or is that like a temporary boost, like a Guts Capsule in EarthBound? Let me look this up. Fight Capsule. It's found in Queen Mary's Castle. +3/+5 to fight. But is it permanent, or do I have to use it in battle? Increases one party member's fight. There is a total of 2 fight capsules present in the game. One being in the upper right present room in Queen Mary's Castle, where only one of 6 presents is openable. The walkthrough said go east. This is west. Never eat soggy waffles. Remember it, Wyatt, you fool. You're going west. You don't know you can't tell the sunrise from the sunset, motherfucker. Here we go. I cannot wait until I get some party members. Lloyd kind of sucks in this game. Anna isn't great in this game either, but having party members is gonna be nice. It's so funny how kind of shitty your party members are in this game compared to EarthBound. Paula is a beast in EarthBound. She is like the toughest black mage. Jeff, when you get the super bazooka in the 4-side sewers, you've got multi-bottle rockets, you're pretty much untouchable. Pooh is kind of the one underutilized party member, but he's so damn cool that it makes up for it. Whereas in this game, the only party member that's like a badass is Teddy, and you barely get to use Teddy. Go ahead, ignore me like everyone else. What do I say here? This is the guy that gets me out of Magic Ant, by the way. I don't remember what I'm supposed to say here. And then he's gone. He just disappears. I love that. There's a lot of really surreal moments and imagery in this game and EarthBound. But again, EarthBound Zero just has this weird darkness to it, this sinister vibe that looms over the whole game. You know, I don't really get that feeling from EarthBound or Mother 3. I know Mother 3 is the really dark one and the most emotionally mature one, but I don't get the same mysterious vibe from Mother 3 that I get from this game and EarthBound. Okay, so now we're approaching Marysville, and we're gonna get our first party member, not counting Pippi or the Flying Man. Nintendo looks like a shrunken Charlie Brown. Little bit. Very Peanuts. Hey, did you know that Charles Schultz, the author of Peanuts, hated the name? I think he wanted to call the Peanuts comics like something kids, like Miracle Kids or something. I don't remember, but he hated the name Peanuts. I love the enemy design in this game so much. They look way more sinister and menacing in this game compared to EarthBound. Little fellas, that's it. I don't know where I got Miracle Kids from, but yeah, he hated the name Peanuts and wanted to call it like Little Fellas or something. And the publishers were like, no, it's Peanuts. But everyone I know just called that shit Charlie Brown. Like, nobody called it Peanuts. It was Charlie Brown. Also, this is very sad, but we're not gonna hear Pollyanna for much longer because we're about to recruit Lloyd. But it's okay because being friends is a banger. All right, we're in Marysville. I think this is Twinkle Elementary. We're not gonna go there quite yet. I love the localized names. I like them way more than the Japanese names. Like in Japan, Podunk is called Mother's Day because they're all named after holidays and stuff. Whereas the localized name, it's Podunk because it's a town in the middle of nowhere. Podunk being like an American word for just some buttfuck nowhere town or city. I think at some point in the game you can get Life Up Cream for free. Like there's a glitch or something or an exploit where you can just get free Life Up Cream, but that's like way later in the game. boomerang for $1,100. I got that shit for free in Magic Ant. All right, cool. I want bread. And the reason why is because, like I said in yesterday's stream, you can use bread as a trail. You can, oh, but I don't want to drop any of these items. All right, I'll wait till Lloyd joins my party and then we'll get the bread. You like fast travel out of a dungeon with bread, essentially, with breadcrumbs. It's weird how much I remember of this game and simultaneously how much I've forgotten about this game. It's been several years since my last playthrough, but like a lot of stuff, a lot of the beats of this game I remember, but I've had to consult a walkthrough a couple of times already. Get to school! You're a schoolboy, aren't you? Well, you heard him. We better get to school. It's where we're gonna find our next friend. All right. This song is really good. The Twinkle Elementary theme. Maybe it's because I played EarthBound and EarthBound Zero when I was in elementary school, but like this shit just sounds like what elementary school is in my head, my memories of the 4th and 5th grade. I love this song so much. Like, maybe it's just because I played these games when I was in elementary school, but this shit just sounds like kindergarten through 5th grade to me. Elementary school, Twinkle Elementary School. We got some beakers, we got a chalkboard, got the nurse. Small wounds can be treated here, but real sickness must be treated in the hospital. Yeah, well, I'm down with the sickness. Don't run in the hall! Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. Have you played Super Mario Bros. 7? This kid's got a bootleg Famiclone. Oh, this poor child. This poor child's playing them Russian bootlegs. I'm still playing Super Mario Bros. 3. It's been quite a challenge for me. Mario Bros. 3 would have been brand new in North America in 1990. Like, I think Mario 3 came out in 89? Wait a minute, I don't believe I've seen you before. You must not be from around here, are you? No. Show me what you have. You don't have anything dangerous, do you? Is this guy saying I'm a school shooter? I saw Lloyd steal explosives. I'm afraid of what Mr. Teacher will say. Oh, maybe Lloyd's a school shooter. Don't take me for an ordinary man. Those are Dad's favorite words. Don't take me for a joke, I'm no comedian. Too many problems got me smoking meth and snorting cheese again. I was picking on that weakling Lloyd, but he got away. Oh, okay, hold up, it's all coming together now. You were picking on Lloyd. Lloyd stole some explosives from the... Okay, yeah. All right, I know what's about to go down at this school. Yeah, maybe you should express a little kindness to one another instead of picking on one another. La 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 la, dandelion seeds fly up to the sky. La 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 la. I love music most of all. Oh, you're a fan of music? Name every musician. Yeah, that's what I thought. Keep quiet in the library. Achoo, Gesundheit. Oh, she got me sick! I don't think it says it anywhere, but that flashing on the screen, I'm sick. She sneezed on me. I've been sick surprisingly little throughout my life. Maybe biting keys and sand built up my immunity at an early age. Could be. You could be onto something.
I'm riddled with disease and pestilence, so now I never get sick anymore.
Yo, what's up, janitor?
Of course the door to the roof is locked. We can't have students sneaking out to play games when they should be studying, you know.
No.
Please, have some tea.
Could it be Penry, the mild-mannered janitor?
It's not that big of a problem. My wife is a bigger problem. Ay, she doesn't get out of bed until afternoon each day. Oh, my wife. Don't you think she's a terrible wife?
Yeah, bro. How dare you talk about my wife like that? Scram. Oh, jeez.
Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah.
Thank you, janitor. This is really pretty for NES. Mount E-Toy in the background looks so damn cool. But also, why is this elementary school a skyscraper?
Who are you? I won't come out. If I do, everyone will pick on me. You want to be my friend?
Don't tell anyone, but I stole some explosives. Okay, kid, let's just take it easy. Let's just take it easy. You don't have to do this. Hey, Lloyd, what are you doing with that AR-15? Hi, I'm Lloyd. I wanted to fly the bottle rockets that the sweet little factory was producing. Well, we can go fire off bottle rockets, but you gotta come with me. I think I have to get him a bottle rocket, and then he'll follow me. I can do the sweet little factory without a trail of breadcrumbs. It's not that big, I don't think. We have slowly but surely reached the point in the game where enemies no longer whoop my ass. But still, I can't get cocky, because even Ricky Rat over here has the chance to kill my ass. Also confirmed, boomerangs in this game do not behave the way they do in Dragon Quest, where in Dragon Quest, if there's a group of enemies, the boomerang hits all of them. Actually, no, a whip hits a group of enemies in Dragon Quest. Boomerang straight up hits every single enemy in the battlefield. Oh, hey, this is the song. It has the silly version in Earth. What do you mean what do you mean the silly version? Oh, the battle theme, yeah. This song is the Sanctuary Guardian theme in EarthBound, yes. EarthBound is a very weird video game because it is one part a sequel to EarthBound Zero and one part a remake of EarthBound Zero. There aren't many video games that are like EarthBound Zero to EarthBound, you know? Super Metroid is that to Metroid? Not really. Super Metroid just takes place on planet Zebes, but it's like a totally different game. Jet Set Radio Future is like that? Really? I've never played Future because it was stuck on the original Xbox. I had a 360, but I never played Jet Set Radio Future. Super Metroid calls back to Metroid 1, you know, like the starting area where you get the Maru Mari. Or the Morph Ball, rather. But Super Metroid is pretty definitively Metroid 3. The thing is, though, and I said it yesterday, I'm gonna say it several more times throughout these EarthBound Zero streams. If you want to experience EarthBound Zero without actually playing the game, listen to the vocal album. That might sound strange, but genuinely, listening to the EarthBound Zero, or EarthBound Mother 1 vocal arrangement album gives you the same experience as playing the game. It is magnificent. It is so good. Wow, this bottle rocket is sure to cause a bang. We may be able to make some more on our own. Come with me to the lab. Lloyd, I gotta keep my eyes out for you. This kid could be trouble. Yeah, Lloyd isn't the greatest party member. Honestly, the only good party member in this game is Teddy. And you only get Teddy at the very end of the game when you're about to do Mount Etoy. Little Saucer A was destroyed. Wasn't there like a Minecraft book of Minecraft jokes and the punchline for everyone was he was destroyed? Did you hear about the player who told the witch her house was destroyed? In turn, she destroyed him. Did you hear about the player who blew himself up with TNT? I'm sure you can guess what happened. Did you hear about the player who thought he could fly in survival mode? He couldn't. Did you hear about the player who walked in on 2 creepers? He was destroyed. Did you hear about the player who went to farm in the Nether? He was destroyed. Where did Napoleon keep his armies? In his sleeveys. This factory is Mr. Duncan's private property. All right. I gotta give you my hall pass. I like how he goes, suspicious creature, look me in the eye, and then he does a little dance. That's pretty great. I mean, if I was asked to write a Minecraft, like, book of jokes for children, that's probably what you would get out of me. Okay, if I die here again, I'm not going to reset because I've gotten too much EXP from it, so. This is the run, for real. Old rusty rocket. Oh, does Lloyd need to be alive for this? Are you for real, son? Oh, please don't tell me Lloyd needs to be alive for this. God damn it. God damn it! Hello and welcome to the stream, everybody. We're gonna continue playing EarthBound Zero, and then, I don't know, more Sonic Unleashed later, maybe? I don't know, who cares, whatever. I think we need to do a little bit more level grinding, though. It's just a necessary loop of EarthBound Zero. That is the gameplay loop of this game. It would be okay if Lloyd didn't die so much, but it's the fact that he's so squishy. And there's really not much I can do about that other than level grind. I don't think at any point Lloyd ever gets good. Like, he's not like Jeff in EarthBound, who's just strapped to the teeth. Do you think Lloyd is bad on purpose? What's happening, H-Ro? No, I don't think any of the characters in this game are bad on purpose. I think it's just 8-bit RPGs had severe memory limitations and they couldn't be balanced as well as like 16-bit RPGs on the Super Nintendo and the Genesis. It sounds like Mother 1 is grindier than Mother 2. It is. I mean, it's an 8-bit RPG, of course. This game is very grindy and it's old and janky. But I love it. I hate grinding. I'm glad you're doing it for me. Well, that's why I'm streaming the games and you guys are watching them. I gotta try Chrono Trigger again. I played a tiny bit at the beginning and dropped. Chrono Trigger is one of the very few video games that supersedes its reputation. It's not only as good as people make it out to be, it's better. The story, the characters, the monster design by Akira Toriyama, the soundtrack by Yasunori Mitsuda, everything about it is perfect. The double and triple tech system, and it's not long either. Chrono Trigger is typically anywhere between 14 and 30 hours. The saucers look like those little caps you push in so they jump up. I loved those little toys in middle school. Those, you would flip them inverted and then they would go, and they would bounce up in the air. Those and silly bands were everywhere when I was in middle school. I'm all in favor of video games. Oh, I'm out of pee-pee. All right, we gotta fight this fucking 18-wheeler. I'm still enjoying this game a lot because I'm a huge Mother fan, a motherfucker, and I like old JRPGs, but drinking game, every time I say this sentence, I can't recommend this game to most people. Take a sip of chalky milk, of course. God, doing this area without a map. Hell. Aim on the rock. Okay, 1, 2, 3, fire. There it goes. There we go. We did it. That was Duncan's factory. I think the little saucer is the best example of what I mean by enemies in EarthBound looking cuter. Not that that's a bad thing, but like, the little saucer in EarthBound has a little face, kind of looks like a Kirby creature. Whereas in this game, it's just this ominous looking UFO. I heard on the radio that it's a mess everywhere. At all costs, I will protect this station. Aliens invading, it's War of the Worlds. Well, I don't know how far the train goes through, but you need a ticket to ride. Beatles reference? Perhaps? Okay, so we can go to Reindeer, Spokane, or Snowman. One of these towns is like totally optional. It might be Reindeer. Because I know Youngtown, we gotta go to Youngtown, we gotta go to Snowman. LA is like the final city in the game. It's either Reindeer or Spokane, but one of these towns is like totally optional. But we're gonna go to Snowman. She's got a ticket to ride. You don't get Psy Teleport until like halfway into the game, but that's neither here nor there. Oh, and Snowman. Whenever I think of Smash Brothers Brawl, I think of this song, because it got a really good remix in Brawl. This shit just sounds cold. This is very snowy music right here. This is actually the one song on the Mother Arrangement album I don't like. Not because it's bad. On the Mother Arrangement album, it sounds like pirate-esque. It sounds like a swashbuckling adventure. Mom left for Youngtown. We haven't heard from her for days now. Dad and I are going there to look for her. That's what we in the business call foreshadowing. I am a clairvoyant still in training. I don't know why I read that. I like that. I am a clairvoyant still in training. However, this much I can see. You shall return again to Union Station. Although I'm not completely sure. Gee whiz, I'm gonna take the train again? Who'd thunk it? Okay, which way is it to town? Because there's like polar bears out here and they're very powerful. I think it's this way? Bigfoot!
Look at that thing. What person ever moved like that in the history of people?
I've got to look out for Bigfoot now? Okay. Okay, that's no good. I'm running out of pee-pee. Don't laugh at that. There's nothing funny about pee-pee. Don't laugh at that. I wonder what would happen if I ate it. Don't eat the Psy Stone. You're gonna hurt your teeth. It's like that Key and Peele bit about eating marbles. 25 damage. Imagine if I tried to fight the pack of wolves. Oh man, these guys are tough. Maybe I shouldn't be in Snowman yet. You have appeared, just like in my dreams. The boy in my dreams looked just like you. Can you join my posse? Posse in effect. It's me and Lloyd. My daughter, Anna, has never been a brave girl. What? You're just gonna diss your daughter like that? But she is kind of hard and has a secret strength. Do you wanna join my crew? What do I do? I'm gonna have to consult the walkthrough again. This is another cryptic NES moment. I don't know what to do. I gotta consult the walkthrough again. Give her her hat back and she will mention how she wishes to rescue her mother. I didn't get a hat? Talk to the old lady and get the hat from her. Son of a bitch! All right, let's go to Reindeer to pick up a hat. Well, I guess both Reindeer and Spokane are necessary to visit then. So I don't know what town I was thinking of that's like totally optional. Because we go to Spokane to do the Rosemary Manor like dungeon. Is this the old lady?
Are you going to Snowman? I found this hat. I believe it's the property of a girl who lives there. Please take it to her.
Thank you, old lady. Aluminum bat, boomerang. This boomerang seems like it's gonna be permanently equipped for most of this playthrough, I feel. Plasma beam, laser beam. I want to get that. Anything that'll make Lloyd more useful. $4,000. How much was the laser beam? Laser beam $760, plasma beam $1,300. Give me that. And you know what? I'll buy a bomb for our terrorist friend Lloyd. Oh god, Lloyd has no— what the did I not rest at the hotel? Why is Lloyd so— okay. All right, Lloyd, you're gonna life up. I'm gonna try out this plasma beam. Lloyd, you gotta get that life up going. Plasma beam. 83 damage. Gadzooks. Lloyd, you're not a weenie. Oh, the plasma beam broke. It's a one-time item. What? Hold up. I'm consulting the goddamn wiki. It has a 12% chance of breaking after You cannot be serious! You cannot be serious! It has a 12% chance of breaking and it just broke. Are you serious? What are the odds? 12.5%, and it broke, so I just wasted $1,000. Come on, man. Like a nearly 1 in 10 chance of it breaking after using it, and it broke. Yo, do not look at the number underneath our PP. Don't look at it. Don't look at it. There's nothing funny about it. Here, take the hat. Is your hat? Take it. Are you Nintendo? Yes. I must go on a trip to find my mom, and I needed your help. So I've been waiting for you, Nintendo. First, let's go see what's happening in Youngtown. Daddy, goodbye. Next time, Mommy will come back with me. Believe in us. Believe it! Sweet. The gang's all here. I know success will be yours in the end. Surely our pleas will be heard in the near future. For now, just have a peaceful sleep. It's free rest. Awesome. The writing is simultaneously like really basic in this game while also being very interesting. Again, a lot of the subtext in this game, much like with EarthBound, you have to kind of read between the lines, but if there was one of the 3 Mother games to get a remake, I would want it to be this one. And there is that fan-made Mother Encore coming out, but like, there is so much room for expanding upon the story in this game. Can I defeat a polar bear? Lloyd, now's a good time to bottle rocket this guy. I mean, if I was fighting a polar bear in real life and I had a rocket, not a bottle rocket, that wouldn't save me against a polar bear, but like a predator missile, I think I could beat the polar bear. It only did 21 damage? Bottle rockets suck in this game. Yeah, Anna doesn't have any offensive spells yet. How much EXP? 54, whoa! Nelly. What kind of magic we got, Anna? What kind of magic? PK Fire, PK Thunder. Yo, who was those two little white kids in Smash Brothers that said peanut butter, pecan ice? Learned a new Psy power through battle. Is it Psy-Fire? PK Thunder, okay. Now, PK Thunder in EarthBound is really bad. PK Thunder in Mother 3 is really, really good. So I don't know how it's gonna fare in this game. I'm gonna veer towards it sucking. PK Thunder in EarthBound never lands a single time. I swear to God, even when you have like Thunder Gamma and it hits 3 or 4 times in a single turn, it never lands. Maybe I just have awful luck, but PK Thunder in EarthBound is so useless. Whereas in Mother 3, it's like the best spell in the game. Anna learned a new Psy power through battle. How? She didn't even level up. I can take on Bigfoot. I fought Bigfoot earlier. I've killed many Sam Squanches before. Don't hit Anna. Yeah, Lloyd's fine. Lloyd is the type of kid, I feel like we all knew this person back in school who would wear like shorts in the dead of winter and be like, I'm not even cold. I feel like that's the vibe I get from Lloyd. How much was the frying pan? $300? This shit better be non-stick. That's probably the biggest scam of the 21st century whenever you see a non-stick frying pan. Like, yeah, okay, I believe that. Yeah, okay, that's not gonna stick. And then you use it twice and then it's just a useless frying pan. But as a weapon, I feel like a cast iron skillet would be a pretty effective weapon. We're gonna give that to Anna. I feel like if you hit somebody upside the head with like a cast iron skillet, that would hurt. Do not look at the PP number underneath the PP number. Don't look at it. What's going on in Spokane? Something spooky, perhaps. A bunch of apartments. And Barbot. Love this guy. I love him so much, I'm gonna crack him upside the head and kill him instantly. Does she even get PK Fire? I'm gonna look this up now. EarthBound Zero, Anna spells. At level 31, she gets PK Fire Gamma. Okay, level 17, she gets PK Fire Alpha. Jeez Louise. I'm only consulting the walkthrough every once in a while. I'm not looking at it throughout this whole playthrough because I think that would make this way less fun for me. Sure, there's probably a ROM hack of this game that has a lot of quality of life improvements, but as far as my discretion, if you're gonna play Mother 1, definitely play the GBA version with the easy ring, just because it lowers the random encounter rate, and it also increases the amount of EXP you get from battles. I can't wait for Mother Encore though. Like, I'm gonna see this through, I'm gonna finish this game, but it's even harder than I remember it being. I legitimately don't know how I beat this game when I was a kid. Well, I beat it through save scumming and rewinding it when I was younger. That's how I beat it. God, imagine playing the Famicom version of this game without the run button. That would be, I don't think I would have the patience to do that. Tell the postman who seeks the forwarding address that the Rosemarys have moved far away. La 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 la. Yeah, your spooky, contemporary American town that's haunted. A ghost appeared at my house too, but he didn't stay long. He thought my room was too small. I'm the only clown in Spokane. Everyone else is so serious. What do you mean, yes or no? I mean, yeah, things seem pretty grim here. Truth is, by nature, I'm not a jolly guy. Pagliacci. I tell the doctor I'm depressed, I'm sad. Nothing makes me happy anymore. The doctor says, go into town and see Pagliacci. He's the funniest clown. I turn to him and I say, but doc, I am Pagliacci. I still don't know why I'm fighting these enemies, because they give me a micro penis amount of experience. Come through with a baseball bat. Come through with a smash attack. Come through and I'm gonna crack you upside the head. No cap. Glad I looked at the walkthrough again, because there's another inconspicuous NPC I need to talk to. Do you think, because I don't know anything about realty, do you think a house being haunted depreciates or boosts the price and the value of the home? I genuinely don't know. Like, if it's a haunted house, would that make the price go down because there's demons and shit in it, or would it boost it because, you know? I feel like this red snake was like a metal slime, because him running away, I feel like he would have given me a bunch of EXP if I killed him. It would lower prices for sure. Do you guys remember the episode of Nathan For You with the ghost realtor lady?
You ever heard of an incubus? No, what's that? It's a ghost that has sex with you until you die.
Oh, that's like what happened to me in Switzerland.
In the name of the Lord Jesus Christ, I command you now to get out of this home right now, evil spirits. I command you now to get out.
I'm not a resident of this town. I am your assistant. Maybe you forgot to write something down? I will sell you a hint for only $1,000. Well, there was that dude in Magic Ant that told me to write something down, the guy with the acoustic guitar who was playing Wonderwall. Oh, you don't need anyone's help, do you? Fine and dandy, you can color me gone. I wonder what her hint was. Maybe I will or will not regret not talking to that woman. Apparently there's an old man that just gives me free life up cream. Like indefinite life up cream, so that's cool. Alright. Haunted house. It's Splatterhouse time. Alarm ghost. Empty out your inventory? I've got like 1 or 2 item slots available because your inventory space is minuscule in this game. This is some Paper Mario shit. You'll never make it. Hee hee hee. Arr. All my friends are dead. Push me to the edge. Why am I back in Snowman? Hello? Why am I not in Spookane? I rested in Spookane after I fought the Starman. Why am I all the way back in Snowman? I don't want to look up a map or a walkthrough for every single dungeon in the game. We did it for Duncan's Factory. We did it for the Littlest Sweet Factory. I don't want to do it for Rosemary's Manor, but the enemies there are too tough to be trifling with. So I might consult a map again. Well, everybody's about to level up, so that's good. I think. And while I'm in the department store, I'm gonna buy some more bread. Scooby-Doo ass armor. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. This is some shit that Shaggy and Scoob would run away from. I mean, that's the vibe that I get from Rosemary Manor. Even consulting a map, I have no idea where I'm supposed to go. Here. This is your worst nightmare. You cannot get away. Hee hee hee. Okay, I'm gonna set this to auto battle and I'm gonna just stare at this map until it makes sense to me. I cannot make sense of this map. Okay. Hold up. That's the entrance in the top right. It's where we came from.
She's got a ticket to ride. She's got a
Hello and welcome to the stream, everybody. We're gonna continue EarthBound Zero. You may be wondering, what are we doing back in Magic Ant? Did I reload my save from all the way back when? No. It turns out if you go all the way back to Podunk, you can enter Magic Ant again. So I was just being super dramatic during yesterday's stream, like, oh, I can't go back to Magic Ant. No, if you go to where you first entered Magic Ant, you can get back here. I was thinking about this game's soundtrack. I was listening to it in the car the other day. This is the mini boss, by the way, apparently. Somehow I missed The Fish, which is, I believe is a song by Yes. But this game's soundtrack, you can like hear the lyrics in your head. And that's because Keiichi Suzuki isn't really a video game composer. He was a record producer before doing the Mother games. And that's why a lot of these songs are very pop and they're very rock. And you can almost hear the lyrics, even in the original 8-bit Square Wave incarnations. All right, there's the Onyx hook. Should have gotten this from the jump. I guess Anna can hold on to it, it'll be fine. But yeah, if you look at Keiichi Suzuki's video game discography, it's really just Mother 1 and Mother 2. Like, he wasn't even really a video game composer. He was just a producer in the industry, which is why a lot of these songs feel like they translate super well to live instrumentation, like live band performance renditions and arrangements. I think in the Japanese Famicom version, Marysville is called Thanksgiving. Podunk is Mother's Day. I think one of the towns is just called like Christmas. It's got a holiday theme to it, but again, I prefer the localized North American town names just because this is the version of the game I grew up with, so of course I prefer these names. I think the text speed is also faster in the GBA version. That's another thing that's nice about Mother 1+2. I don't know if they ever did a fan translation of the Mother 2 portion of the game, because Mother 1 was completely translated by Clyde Tomato Mandolin and his team back in the day. Mother 2, it was just the menus and some of the text but Mother 2 was largely untranslated. I wonder if anybody's ever finished that, because it's been a long-ass time since I played Mother 1+2. I wonder if anybody's gone out of the way to finish the EarthBound portion of the game, localize that in English. That would be nice to put on a GBA flash cart or like a Miu Mini, one of those emulation handhelds. So that way you can have Mother 1, 2, and 3 on one cartridge. Or even like a repro cart. I would love that. That would be so cool. To have Mother 1+2 on actual GBA translated on a reproduction cart. Maybe I will equip the repel ring so I can make it back to Spokane. He didn't equip it. Is it not an equipable? Oh, it's a one-time item. Okay, I thought it was an equipable. I'm doing well. Hope you're having a good day. It's a nice chill day. It's a bit overcast and dreary outside, but I might go for a walk again later after. It's warm and there's a nice breeze going, but it's kind of overcast. You know, the sun isn't out. So I guess the repel ring really is a repel from Pokemon. A really expensive repel. Hopefully this repel ring will last long enough that I can make it to Rosemary Manor. I am going to consult the dang walkthrough. All right. From the entrance, take the doors in this order. Up, up, down, down, walk down the stairs, and you should be in the piano room. Wow, that's way easier than trying to make sense of the map that I was looking at. Up, up, down, down. That's it? You'll never make it. You deserve a ghoul medal. Get out of here with your blueberry-looking Count Chocula spooky ass. All right, I'm tougher. I'm well-equipped. I'm higher level than I was. Let's show these zombies what for. I got PK Fire, nice. 20 damage. Okay, PK Fire in this game just hits all of the enemies in the battlefield. Okay. See, in EarthBound and Mother 3, it targets a group of enemies. I'm gonna 4th D-slip out of here. Why does the 4th D-slip cost 16 PP? I know it's a 100% chance of like running away. Oh, there's the piano. Wow, that was really easy. Okay, pro tip. Rosemary Manor, just go up, up, down, down. Ooh, Lloyd with the smash attack. What do we got? 57 damage, Lloyd. Lloyd's growing up. He's learning to fend for himself. I was saying this in a previous stream, but you could get like an entire tattoo sleeve of all of the enemy designs from the Mother series. Like, these are some of the best enemy designs in any RPG ever. It's only rivaled by Akira Toriyama's designs in Dragon Quest and like Chrono Trigger. I think I like the Dragon Quest monsters a little bit, but I do like the contemporary look of a lot of the EarthBound monsters. And it's more sci-fi, like there's a lot of alien stuff and UFOs. But I don't have the kind of frivolous spending money to get tattoos. What do I look like? Do I look like I do this for a living? No. If I could make a living off of playing EarthBound on stream, that would be pretty gangster though. I still want that life-size Mr. Saturn plush that comes in the S-Cargo Express packaging. Like that big ass Mr. Saturn. That's another problem with this game. A lot of the towns are really massive. They're huge, which is cool because they feel lived in. There's all these houses and stuff and NPCs, but it's a lot of nothing. That wouldn't be a problem if the random encounters in this game if they weren't as frequent as they were, right? So you could explore without being accosted by like 15 bald eagles every time you take a step in the overworld. But again, I'm sure there's ROM hacks that improve EarthBound Zero, that lower the random encounter rate and increase the amount of EXP you get from battles. I swear to God, if this thing kills me, I'm going to throw a temper tantrum. The Isekai truck. I'm gonna get hit by this truck and end up in a moe anime. I huffed my little sister's panties and I turned into a slime monster, the anime. Nintendo, please, just hit the Quan. All right, great. EarthBound Zero, ladies and gentlemen. Well, at least I'm back in Magic Ant where I can do this shit for free. Free healthcare in Magic Ant. This definitely isn't America. All right, where's the dude who heals me? Because I fixed his spoon. Got my inhaler. Well, that's good because we're about to enter the desert and it's going to get real dusty and you're going to get sand in your lungs. And you're going to have an asthma attack. Do you guys think mustaches are going out of style? I don't often see people with mustaches nowadays. It's either like a full beard or a goatee or like a chin strap. I don't often see people just rocking mustaches nowadays. Maybe I should grow my mustache out. I'll be a trendsetter. I will pioneer a new age of mustache fashion. I'll look like Bob Hoskins in the Super Mario movie. Now, the enemies in the Yucca Desert are really tough, so there's going to be a lot of 4th D slipping and a lot of running away. I remember tough enemies, I remember a tank, and I remember a cactus. That's what I recall from my last playthrough of this game when we got to the Yucca Desert. When I got to the Yucca Desert. I didn't stream it or anything. I just played it on my own. All right, the enemies here are really tough. I'm gonna try to not die out here. Oh, this is the cactus. Now you might be thinking that's some cryptic NES bullshit, but you can like ride a plane over the desert and it circles around this cactus a couple times, so it kind of hints to you that this cactus is important. Plus, it has a goofy little smiley face. But with that, I think we can leave the desert now. Call me Mr. EQ. I've got hella bands. That's a good one. Like a parametric EQ? That's good, Atro.
I was never book smart or money smart. Make me more intelligent.
Well, I remember a tank, but I'm pretty sure I can just go to Youngtown. I'm gonna explore the desert a little bit more just to see if I can find the cool tank. Because it's a really memorable moment in this game. Jesus Christ, that's a big boy right there. All right, Anna's dead. She just got... What? What? Oh, this is a boss battle, isn't it? I think this is a boss battle. I'm not supposed to do this yet. Oh, fuck. Well, that was a mistake. I should have just not explored the desert. Does that mean I'm back in Magic Ant? Because I didn't save in Marysville. Yep, I'm back in Magic Ant. God damn this game. I mean, this is my bad for not saving in Marysville. I probably should have done that, but I wasn't thinking. All right, I'm just gonna book it to Youngtown then. Like, I wanted to explore the desert and see what cool stuff was out there, but then I got bodied by a robot. Like, the regular enemies in the Yucca Desert are tough enough as is, but I guess that was a boss battle because I couldn't 4th D slip my way out of there. Like, this game is somehow less balanced than Final Fantasy 1, 2, or 3, or Dragon Quest 1, 2, or 3. I know I keep harping on this, but it's solely because I've seen so many YouTube video essays where it's like, Mother 1 is a real subversion of other NES RPGs. Yeah, the writing and the environment, like the setting is modern, but this game is just as jank as other NES RPGs. Some Undertale-ass music. Toby Fox. Toby Fox thinks he's slick. So this song got rearranged in EarthBound as Paula's theme. Please bring back our mom and dad. Please, I beg of you. This is like in Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius when all the parents get abducted by aliens. That's pretty much what's going on here. Mom, I miss you. Dad, I miss you. Toby loves them. Oh, I'm just being an asshole. I'm just being a prick. Yeah, I know. There's a bunch of kids without their parents. They all disappeared. They got abducted by aliens. Oh yes, my name is Tom Garrickson. I like to introduce myself. It's my hobby. Mom told me this baby has mystic power. This baby? Goo goo gaga. I'm a baby. Even though my body is that of a baby, like you, I possess psychic abilities. I know the power of teleportation. Oh, shit! We're about to get Psy Teleport? The baby taught them his power of teleportation. Baby, stand up. I could have sworn we learned it from the monkey dungeon, but no, we just got it from that baby. Heard my dad's voice coming from the mountains, but the mountains are beyond the town of LA. It's so far away, I can't make that journey. I like it without the grown-ups around. Sure I do. Your sob is exactly that hippo guy from Treasure Trove Cove. Yeah, it is Captain Blubber. Literally just the plot of Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius. Swamp to the east. Well, let's see if there's anything else in this town. Something's very strange with that Garrickson baby. Something very strange indeed. Yeah, he can teleport. Well, Dad isn't home and I don't care about money, so if you need a place to stay, feel free to stay here tonight. Nice. The game straight up just said I'm not powerful enough to fight this guy. But the walkthrough said to go fight the dragon. Alright, let me consult the walkthrough again. Alright, I guess I'm gonna warp back to Youngtown and level grind outside of it. The walkthrough says I need to be level 25. Oh, you know what I can do? I can just use the Onyx hook. This takes us back out here. There's definitely enough room to Psy teleport out here. To Youngtown! There we go. Such a cool effect. It's even more impressive on NES. All right, so yeah, I guess we're just gonna level grind out here until we get to level 25. Strap in, gamers, for this exhilarating EarthBound Zero gameplay. You know what the craziest thing about these streams are? And I keep saying it, I swear it's not cope. Like, I'm being completely sincere. In spite of how frustrating this game is and the absurd level grinding, not just, like, I'm good with level grinding, but this is, like, ridiculous. I still like this game, and I am partially glad that I'm playing the original game as is on NES without any, not playing a ROM hack or using save states or fast forwarding. It's weird, man. That's just how charming the Mother trilogy is. All right, are you gonna fight me this time, motherfucker? Feeling Nintendo's presence, the dragon awoke. You must defeat me to earn my musical note. Banjo-Kazooie. Look at this guy. He's awesome. Look at how happy he is. Just a Chinese myth dragon, bro.
Excuse me! Snorlax fucking owns you. He will look at him! He's bringing down a whole... That's not Raichu, Dick. The left one's Pikachu, Dick.
Bullshit, they're both Pikachu.
They're not both Pikachu. No, the left one... What the fuck? Get the fuck out of here. There's no dragons.
Ain't no Pokemon.
That's not a Pokemon. That's a fucking... That's a Chinese myth dragon.
All right, Nintendo, you got to do this by yourself, buddy. Lloyd and Anna are dead weight. Just kill this dragon by yourself. It's Aquamentus from Zelda 1. I wish the Franklin badge deflected PK Thunder in this game, but it doesn't. All right, we beat the dragon. Unfortunately, Lloyd and Anna aren't going to get any of that EXP. He's dead now. The dragon crooned his tune without much hesitation. The song went something like this. He's dead now. Dragon was in a deep, deep sleep. We killed him. A house? Pippi? It's me, Pippi. We meet once more, Nintendo. Don't say anything, but I didn't tell my mom I came here. You must be tired. Why don't you stay here tonight? Well, if only she could revive Anna. Who's your new girlfriend, Nintendo? You think she's better than me? No, can you revive? I am Lloyd's father. I think Nintendo's dad asked, but you told him your name? Yes. Okay, that's fine. Please look after Lloyd. He is a real weakling. But why? But you're hiding in the trash can.
With the mic, giving advice.
Hello and welcome to the stream, everybody. We're gonna continue EarthBound Zero. I did a little bit more off-stream level grinding, like 2 hours the other night, so hopefully we're strong enough to do Mount Etoy. Who am I kidding? No, we're not. Neruvian Doom is such a dope tape. It is really good. Bishop Naru was in regular rotation back when I was in high school. Bishop Naru is dope. Okay, so we're in LA. This is a city based off of, you guessed it, New York. And it's overrun with gangs. You are no match for Teddy. He could beat you up with his pinky. BB Gang draws near. The Blah Blah Gang, aka the Black Blood Gang. They've got their Nike Low Dunk song. And I think in the Japanese version, they're smoking cigarettes. But again, the tobacco references were taken out of the North American version. I don't think these guys are particularly too powerful. I don't think they're too tough. Yeah, I mean, if Lloyd could dodge this guy, like, these guys don't got hands. Kind of reminds me of Guy from Street Fighter Alpha 3. Also, Final Fight, the series where he originates. Nintendo and his gang are crippin' on Pyru Street, and we're going against the Bloods. This is Los Angeles, after all. Nintendo is set tripping in LA. I don't know if there's anything in this department store worth buying. Survival knife, rope, butter knife, ticket. We need a ticket to get into the show. Concert ticket. It's a secret. Promise not to say that I told you. The blah blah boss, Teddy's real name is Teddy Jr. the Third. Ha. But it's only a rumor, though. Okay, we could do the live house. Are there any other NPCs worth talking to? I've got a ticket to the live show. You know the store is all sold out, but I could part with this one for only $1,200. That's a lie. I literally just bought a ticket. This person is scalping tickets. Stingy kids. Hit by swearing. I mean, words hurt. Anyone who's ever said sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me, that's a lie. Words hurt. Tickets, please. You must have a ticket to get in. I got you a ticket. I got you a ticket right here. Hope you enjoy yourself here. This is a pretty hip joint. Teddy's parents were killed by mountain creatures. Before that, he was a gentle kid. Teddy is my favorite party member in this whole entire series, by the way. I'm really excited that we're finally at this point in the game. Wow, you're so cute. Can I buy you a drink? Whoa! I'm like 10 years old. Hell yeah! Oh shit, the cops? Oh no.
You're underage. I have to take you into headquarters.
Oh shit! I don't think I've ever seen this before. I've never talked to that NPC, I guess. We just got arrested for buying like Miller High Life underage. I've never seen this before. This is awesome.
Don't stop. Keep on walking. You look like you've been through a lot. Take your time. Think about what you've done.
Why are the kids the ones being arrested? Good question.
Now you know you did a bad thing.
Yes.
If you promise you won't do it again, you can go home. You leave that dangerous weapon here, though.
Ninten's weapon was confiscated. My boomerang.
You want to sing too?
Yes. I love this. I love this.
Then go ahead and jam, dudes.
I'm gonna turn it up.
I used to think I was so smart, but I couldn't hide that hole in my heart. Sad as it seems, none of my dreams has ever come true.
So good. It's so good. Thank you for your nice song. By the way, you guys beat up on my friends. They started it. I'll smash you. Who's the boss? I'll teach him a lesson. This is Teddy. BB's boss draws near. In the Famicom version, he's brandishing a knife, but they censored the knife. Mother Encore is my most anticipated Mother fan game in the works. Still delusional and think Oddity will come out sometime before I'm dead and buried too. Mother Encore I think will be finished and will come out soon. Oddity, well, coming winter 2015 or 2014, whatever it was. I'm still waiting on it. Those are some nice chords. Yeah, it's very power pop. It's so good. GTA 6 before Oddity? Probably. Honestly, probably. You're quite a guy. Your name is Ninten? Let's call it a draw then. I seek vengeance for my parents. To the mountains! Hell yeah! I'm sure we'll make a good team. Let's get going. You there, the one with the glasses. You're not so good at fighting, are you? Rest here while I borrow your goods, okay? Yeah, Lloyd gets kicked out of the party and replaced with Teddy. sayonara. Sayonara, Lloyd. So Teddy is level 18. He uses swords and knives, and he's badass. I've seen some people describe this game as broken, but it's not broken in the sense that Final Fantasy 1 is broken, where stuff literally doesn't work and spells don't work. This game is just super unbalanced and unoptimized. The fact that I've been running away from like 50% of the battles in this game, like the gameplay loop of EarthBound Zero is level grinding in one location so you can take down a boss and then running away from all the other enemies. That's not broken, it's just like super unbalanced. But I think we can just make a straight shot to Mount Itoi now. Say it with me now. I've said it so many times over the course of these streams, but like, just play Mother 1+2 or play one of the ROM hacks that balances this game out if you actually want to play Mother 1. Stay the hell away from the Famicom version though, because there's not even a run button in that game. Like, I really could not imagine playing this entire game at this speed. Like, this is Earthbound speed, but in Earthbound, the maps aren't as huge, so it's more navigable. The maps in this game are gigantic, and they're mostly empty. The sign said Mount Itoi was to the east. So we're gonna go east. West. Here we go, get ready, guys. Oh man, we might beat this game tonight. I don't want to jinx it. Like, it all depends on the enemy encounter rate here, but if I can move my way through Mount Itoi, we might beat this game tonight. Here we go. If you're familiar with Earthbound, you're familiar with this song as well. Banger, banger. This is also where we get the katana for Teddy, and I think the Hank Aaron bat for Ninten. So hopefully I can find those. A problem, like the biggest problem with this game's combat, other than the fact that enemies are just way too powerful across the board, Ninten and Anna have so many spells, but all of your psionic techniques cost way too much PP to use. So it's not even worth using it on like the normal enemies. You're just better off running away and then level grinding for boss battles. I am very glad that I streamed this though. It's been a minute since I've played this game. I'm glad that I could share my experiences with this game and my thoughts on EarthBound Zero with you guys. No, this has been a very fun series of streams, even though a lot of these streams have just been level grinding and running away from battles. But yeah, this has been very fun. Nintendo, open the present. There was a bomb. Sweet. Okay, PK Beam, he hit Nintendo, but the Franklin badge didn't deflect it back. I swear to God, the Franklin badge just sometimes does not work in this game. From what I'm reading, it only reflects specifically PK Beam Gamma. That makes so much sense. I remember there was a strat for fighting Gygus in this game as well. All of the final boss battles in the Mother trilogy are a little unconventional. In this game, if I recall correctly, it's mainly just you want to survive while playing the 8 melodies, singing the song that you've been learning. But there was a certain strat to like pretty much guarantee that you're not gonna die to Gygus in this game. I just don't remember what it is. I'm also underleveled for the final boss battle in this game. Even though you don't really fight Gygus, you kind of just withstand his onslaught. I'm pretty sure you're supposed to be level 40 across the board by the end of the game, so yeah, we're a little underleveled. Every time I see Mother stuff, I'm reminded of the OG Clan of the Grey Wolf review that Rue did back in the day. That, in addition to Chugga Conroy's Let's Play of Earthbound and PSI Paula 4, all of those YouTube channels got me into the Mother games super hard when I was a kid. But yeah, shoutouts to 16-Bit Gems, Clan of the Grey Wolf. I don't think Rue has been making videos for over a decade now, but he got me into Lufia 2. He got me into so many like 16-bit obscurities. He really got me into ActRaiser. And Earthbound, his Earthbound retrospective and review really made me want to play these games, in addition to like Chugga's Let's Play. Katana for Teddy is so funny conceptually because it's this American greaser with a katana Travis Touchdown looking ass. Yeah, but like, okay, imagine like some greaser in the 80s. He's like, yeah, I got this Japanese samurai sword. Yeah, it's badass. I think it fits Teddy to a T. Listen, Teddy is gangster as hell and he's super cool, but I definitely feel like Teddy is the type of dude to buy a $10 katana from a flea market and be like, this is real Japanese steel. No, you know what? No, scratch that. Teddy is the dude in like the 90s that ordered the Ginsu knife off of TV. Y'all remember the Ginsu knife? I'm getting sidetracked now. Hold up.
The sharpest offer on television. But now there's Ginsu World Class, the finest knife in the world.
Finer than our German knives?
Yes.
Teddy is the type of dude, he saw this commercial in the 90s and he was like, I gotta get this Japanese Ginsu knife. And it's really funny because when YouTubers a couple of years back were being sponsored by Kamikoto knives, the very first YouTuber I saw being sponsored by Kamikoto knives, I was like, that's just the Ginsu knife. That is the Ginsu knife all over again. It's like a shitty knife being marketed as Japanese steel. And it's just a really shitty knife. That's the type of grind Teddy would be on. You may be wondering, Wyatt, why are you running away from all of these battles? And that's because if I try to fight any of these enemies, they're gonna wipe the goddamn floor with me. Oh, my Psy Stone just wore off. That's also not good. That's really bad, actually. Oh, no. Why did that one last so little compared to the first? I think it's random. I think it's like there's a 15% chance of the Psy Stone returning to a normal, useless stone after any use. So it's just, I think I just got bad luck there.
How happy I am that you came to see me. I know what you would like me to do. Here.
I think he just healed us. Yeah, he did. Nice.
I'm sure you two would like to be alone. I'll make a few phone calls and wait out here.
This is a really sweet moment in the game. This is one of my favorite moments in the whole entire series. Why does this make me emotional? This little 8-bit dance. See, when I say like EarthBound Zero has a lot of cool moments and story beats and just atmospheric, like the atmosphere of this game, there's nothing that rivals this little 8-bit dance in EarthBound or Mother 3. There's nothing that feels as like heartwarming as this moment. It's just a little 8-bit dance. And I'm like, God damn. You got me. You did it, EarthBound Zero.
Why are you two blushing? Let's hurry up and get out of here. Sorry to bother you two. But did you hear those loud noises? Those noises coming from outside. Not in here, silly.
Oh shit. It's a robot. That's like the robot in the desert that I forgot to go back and fight. Whoops. Yeah, in the Yucca Desert, you can ride a tank and fight a giant robot, the one that killed us in the last stream. I totally forgot to do that. Whoops! But then all of a sudden, Lloyd pulled up out of nowhere in a tank. Oh shoot, I missed! Blew us all up in the process. Not even Teddy is strong enough, no. Yeah, Lloyd proved himself. He saved the day. Pulled up with a tank.
Brute strength is not enough to beat them. I know now that peace can be brought back to us. I believe.
Hey, Lloyd. Now is the time you must fight for yourself. Now it is the weakling's turn. You stay here and wait. Lloyd kind of getting back at Teddy for calling him a weakling earlier. Correct me if I'm wrong, somebody in chat who knows. Teddy dies here in the Famicom version, right? Like, if you check on him here, it says, like, Teddy is no longer breathing. I could be totally wrong about that. I don't want to spread misinformation, but in the Famicom original version, Teddy just straight up dies here, right? I know one way which to pay tribute to my man Teddy. I'm sorry, that Olimar gif cracks me up. Oh no. Lloyd is the CEO of running. This is the boat. The boat motor appears to be broken, but Lloyd fired it right up. Lloyd, you the man. Maybe I've been too hard on Lloyd. Maybe he's actually, like, pretty cool. And the best part is, no enemies out here on the water. We can just chill in this yacht. Drink a couple of Four Locos, I don't know. Go into a riptide. And now we're in a dungeon. A factory of some sort. Isn't this just the one place you've been? No, this is thankfully not Duncan's factory, but it is a factory. Looking area. But no, this is some other place. Duncan's factory didn't have fish? Yeah, see, it's totally different. And also, there's no enemies here. And there's a giant robot. Feeling Nintendo's presence, the robot came back to life.
My name is Eve. I have been waiting for you. My creator was George.
That's our great-grandpa.
He was taken to the end of the universe, then brought back later. I am here to protect you. That is my purpose.
So, remember earlier when I said you don't have 4 party members in this game? That was kind of a lie, because Eve is your 4th party member. Going back to the story, man, the stuff with George and Maria at the very beginning, and, you know, George stealing Gygas's, like, the psionic powers, like the information about the alien race, him studying Gygas, and all that is so cool. And you don't get a shred, you don't get a modicum of any of that in EarthBound or Mother 3. There is so much cool sci-fi alien stuff in EarthBound Zero that you really don't get in EarthBound or Mother 3 whatsoever. Whoa! That's another big robot. He's gonna kill me. Eve exploded! No! 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 Robot Eve was demolished and moved no more. Examining the wreckage caused... Oh no. Oh, that's fucked up. Hello and welcome to the stream, everybody. We're gonna finish EarthBound Zero tonight, hopefully. And hopefully, Mother Encore comes out soon, because I would love to play that. I'm really, really looking forward to Mother Encore. Hey, Azura. Rip Eve. Yeah, it's really sad. Much like with Teddy, we didn't get to keep Eve in our party for very long. She perished pretty quickly after fighting Gigantor. So I'm still really, really under-leveled for this final fight against Gygus because he's really strong and he's gonna wipe the floor with me. But if I get lucky, maybe we can defeat him if the game shows a little bit of mercy upon me.
Not until you scrub all the floors in Hyrule, then we can talk about mercy.
And we just gotta keep climbing. Gigaborg. Looking like a shogun. But yeah, today was a pretty chill day for me. The weather was nice. I went for a walk, and then my friends and I got together and we played pickleball. I'm not very good at it, and I've got blisters on my feet now, but it was fun. So what's going on in your guys' neck of the woods? For some reason, everyone I know is playing pickleball. Well, it's like tennis, but there's less running around. So for a stupid fat fuck such as myself, that's, you know, I can get down with that. Because tennis requires a lot of running back and forth, and it's very arduous on the muscles and the bones and whatnot. Pickleball's a little more chill. There wasn't that much movement going on. Anna is dead. Great. So I gotta reset. That's gonna be the stream, basically. It's just gonna be me resetting over and over and over again. So I found out Mount Etoy is they literally didn't playtest this part of the game. I did not know that. I recently just learned that. They legit did not even playtest this area. All of the monsters being super difficult, that's kind of par for the course with the whole entire game. But they shipped this game out and they literally did not even playtest this part. So yeah, it's pretty infamous. And you really are just better off running away from every battle. Don't even try to fight them. It is not worth it. It should be fine, right? Yeah, just ship the game. Just ship the game. Everything will be fine. Yeah, I do have Psy Shield Beta, so that'll help during the final boss battle. Don't hit anyone. Don't. All right, that didn't do that much damage, admittedly. I thought that was going to be way worse. Running low on PP. Love that the 4th D slip costs 16 PP to use. There we go. Just run away. Just run away. God damn these enemy encounters. Great. Oh, that's another reset. Awesome. 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 I'm going to keep zigzagging like I'm Ray Rice, and hopefully that will do something with the RNG manipulation. Probably not. It's probably not going to do jack shit, but I should consult a map. I'm going to do that. I'm going to consult a map of Mount Etoy real quick. Okay. I just gotta make it there. I also don't know if PK Shield stacks. I don't think it does. I think in EarthBound and Mother 3 it does. I don't know if it does in this game. I do like this enemy quite a bit though, so I'm fine with this. I don't think it stacks in this one. Yeah, it probably doesn't. I mean, thankfully this area it's a pretty straightforward shot to the top. It really just boils down to if an enemy kills me and my party. Again, it bears repeating, they did not playtest this part of the game. That's not me saying that as a slight or as a diss against this game. They literally did not playtest EarthBound Zero, like this part of EarthBound Zero, rather. I'm gonna 4th D slip out of here, and I'm probably not even fast enough to go for. Nope, I'm not fast enough, and they're gonna fucking kill Anna now. Okay, they hit in 10. That's good. This has the potential to be the shortest EarthBound Zero stream we've done, or the longest. It really depends on how merciful the game feels like being to me in this moment. Okay, from here we just go left, and it's a straight shot. Like I said, straight shot to the end of the game. Hey Turo, welcome to the stream. Undertale Beginnings. Oh, you jest. Oh, you jest. I don't have any more PP to be using all willy-nilly on God damn it. God damn it! Friendly reminder to everyone in chat that Shamrock shakes are gone after St. Patrick's Day. I miss milkshakes. You know, before I was type 1 diabetic, I didn't give a shit about my health or nutrition. So I guess there's a silver lining to having a chronic illness, but I don't often drink sweet dessert drinks. Or just like desserts in general. I got a new phone after 2 months and therefore able to— God damn it! Therefore able to finally get back into my Twitch account. Let's go. Funny two-factor authentication login. You know, if my phone, if I got like a new provider or my phone broke and I had to get a new number, I would be locked out of my Twitch account because it has to send like a text message to my phone. Whenever I log in, I have to enter a code that's sent through a text message. And if I were to like change that phone number through Twitch customer support, it would take God knows how long. So I really hope that doesn't happen anytime soon. Please just let me literally let me 15 feet. That's like in-game 15 feet. I don't know the conversion rate for pixels to real life feet, but I'm right there, bro. No, don't do that. I'm about to scream. Please, just let me get to the top of the mountain, please. All right, so much for like being able to use Psy Shield during the fight with Gygus, because I just have to keep using the 4th dimension slip. Yes. Ninten, welcome. I always believed that you would find your way here. Your great-grandmother Maria's love was scattered in the form of melodies. I have a melody for you. It's the last little bar. Ninten remembered the tune. The crystal fragments that had broken off stopped glowing and disappeared. Now, it just occurred to me that the past like 45 minutes, I didn't need to reset every time a party member died because I'm about to go back to Magic Ant anyway. I thought like we get the last melody and then we go straight to Gygus, but I forgot. No, you in fact go back to Magic Ant. So I'm actually just a moron bitch. Please sing to me the melodies you've learned. Yes, that's right. That is the song. Oh, Gigu! I loved him. I loved him as if he was my own child. He was always wagging his tail, just like a pup, except for when I tried to sing him lullabies. Ah, George, this is your wife, Maria. I'm coming to join you. My purpose is complete. So cool. All of the stuff with Magic Ant, all of the stuff with Ninten's great-grandparents, George and Maria, it's so damn cool. After telling the story to Ninten, with a rush of wind, Queen Mary vanished. As she disappeared, so did Magic Ant. And there's a bunch of cool fan theories about Magic Ant itself in this game, in relation to Magic Ant and EarthBound, which exists within Ness's mind. Like, does this area exist within Ninten's mind? Is it just a manifestation? Like, is this some other dimension? There's so many cool fan theories surrounding Magic Ant in this game. Magic Ant was a mirage born of Maria's consciousness. But But basically the plot, if you've lost it, is in the early 20th century, in the early 1900s, George and Maria, who are Nintendo's grandparents, were abducted by aliens. George, like, started learning about psionic, like, the psionic abilities that they have, and that's why Nintendo can learn the psychic abilities that he has. And Maria was, like, Gygas's surrogate mother, essentially. There's so much cool stuff that could be expanded upon with the alien stuff, and again, I hope Mother Encore does expand upon all of that. So we dropped a save in Magic Ant, so I can just like reload that save if we die to Gygas. They call him Gigu in this game. That was the localization name, and then in Earthbound he's called Gygas, but it's the same creature between both games. Some people think Gygas and Gigu are like two different entities. No, they're the same creature. It was just different translations of the name. His Japanese name is like Giyigig, which is just a nonsensical word. If you forget to save before yeeting Magic Ant, you're fucked. What do you mean? Like you have to climb the mountain again? Yes. If I did that without saving in Magic Ant, and I died to Gygas, I would just have to climb the mountain all over again. Yes. Man, I'm mad now because the entire stream we've done up until this point, I did not need to reset every time a party member died because I legit forgot that you returned to Magic Ant. I could have just kept Nintendo alive. Man, I am so stupid. I should be arrested for how dumb I am. This final boss battle, much like Earthbound and Mother 3, is amazing in terms of the just the spectacle of it. So that's Gigu, aka Gygas. He looks a little familiar. And it's no coincidence because a lot of the developers of EarthBound Zero and EarthBound worked on the first generation of Pokemon, so. Gay little cat thing, when he's just essentially Frieza and Mewtwo's, like, love child. Do you want to see what Gygas looks like in the sequel to this? Gygas went from this creature up here to this between games. Like, this incomprehensible Lovecraftian horror. The form of Gigu's attack was inexplicable, which in Earthbound, it's, you cannot comprehend the true horror of Gygas's attack, or the true form of Gygas's attack. The many distorted faces of Gygas's background kind of form the shit. Yeah, okay. I kind of wanted to save this for whenever I get around to streaming Earthbound again, but I'll mention it now because, I don't know when I'm going to restream Earthbound. But yes, there are two theories surrounding Gygas, right? In Earthbound, you're essentially traveling back to the beginning of time and aborting him before he can even be born. But he goes from, throughout the duration of the fight in Earthbound, he goes from this to this. Now, the popular fan theory is that it's in the shape of a fetus, which it does look like a baby, right? It absolutely looks like a baby. Apparently, that is completely coincidental. That was not intentional whatsoever. If you rotate it, yeah. Pretty spooky, pretty crazy.
How could I be defeated by a song like that? I will. Sometime. Nintendo, we shall meet again.
I love his spaceship. Like, this is the least practical looking spaceship I've ever seen in my life. All right. I beat this game without fast forwarding. I beat this without save states. Feels good. Feels good. What a cool final boss. It drags. It definitely drags. I think it should have just played each individual part of the 8 melodies and then combined it together at the end. At the summit of Mount Etoy, Anna is reunited with her mom as the rest of the freed Earth people exit the cave. Teddy, his health fully recovered, now sings daily at the live show. He didn't die. Teddy is fine. He recovered. The kidnapped grown-ups return to their lonely children in Youngtown. I promise I won't forget you, so I will not say goodbye. Just till we meet again. Lloyd returns to a hero's welcome at Twinkle Elementary School. Son, your sisters and I are so happy to see you back in one piece. How unbelievable that you're not hungry. A letter from Ninten. I miss him so much. I hope we can get together again soon. The one time you're gonna see Ninten smiling. Also, the post-credits scene is so perplexing to me. Now that Earth's crisis is finally over, I think I'll just lay down for a moment and me. This ending cutscene is so fascinating to me. What we're about to see here. After the credits. They don't hook up. I mean, Ness and Paula don't hook up either. You drop Paula back off at the Polestar preschool in EarthBound and she's like, so long. EarthBound Zero, EarthBound Beginnings, Mother 1. It's an NES RPG. I've been complaining and moaning throughout all of these streams. And it's an NES RPG. What can I say? I can't recommend this game outside of Mother fans, like die-hard Mother fans, and JRPG enthusiasts. And also, like, the EarthBound fans that gatekeep and are like, oh, you're not a real fan if you haven't played EarthBound Zero. No, I just played through this whole game and I was, the whole time I was thinking like, yeah, I'm glad I'm revisiting this game and I'm playing it on stream, but also, I totally get why people don't want to play this game or they're intimidated by this game. It's super unbalanced. There's a lot of level grinding. The random encounters are ridiculous. But there's a lot of cool shit in EarthBound Zero that the other Mother games just don't have. I love the story, the writing, the Steven Spielberg coming-of-age 80s vibes that this game has. I love the stuff with Maria and George and Gygus and all of the backstory in Magic Ant. There's a lot of cool stuff that is exclusive to EarthBound Zero. But if you're going to play this game, play one of the ROM hacks that balances everything. Play Mother 1+2 on GBA, or listen to the vocal album. I've said it a couple times, but listening to the vocal album gives you the exact same vibes and feeling that playing this game actually gives you. Like, that sounds crazy, but I'm being completely serious. It's an NES RPG. And this game is not better than its contemporaries on NES. It is still a very tough, very grindy, very frustrating playthrough. I am super glad that I revisited it, though. And I'm glad that it finally came out on the Wii U. We got this game in America. 26 years later. It took 26 years, but yeah, we did get this game in America, and I'm glad I bought it on Wii U, I played through it, I save scummed through it, but it's the first game in the Mother trilogy, and it's definitely the most rough. Like, I totally get why Mother fans have played EarthBound or Mother 3, but not this game. I totally get it, and I wouldn't recommend this game to most people. Does that make it a bad game? No, not necessarily, but It's an NES RPG. There is a lot that I like about EarthBound Zero that the other Mother games just don't have the same. They don't have the same vibes that this game does. And again, the stuff with Magic Ant and the opening text crawl, and you know, Teddy wanting to get revenge for his parents. He wants to get vengeance. There's so many cool story beats in this game. But yeah, maybe hold out for Mother Encore, which I'm super stoked for. Really excited. I know that boy is home. Come on, son, and answer the phone. Something new has come up. And this plot thread right here, I'm going to pause. This right here does not get answered in EarthBound. It does not get answered in Mother 3. This is Ninten's dad. And it is never answered. This goes nowhere. And it's still like, what were they going to set up with this? Who knows? We'll probably never know. This is Ninten's dad calling him. We never got an answer. This never got any sort of closure in EarthBound or Mother 3. It's just a dead, like, hook. Like a hook for the sequel, and it never went anywhere. Has eToy done anything other than Mother? Gaming related, he did some fishing games on the N64 and the Super Famicom, which are apparently pretty good. I don't think he's done anything outside of that in terms of the gaming space, but he is a very popular entertainer and public figure in Japan. He's written books, he is a copywriter, he's been on Iron Chef, he's a media personality in Japan. He's not a game designer. But eToy really is just like the proof that if you are a dude and you have a vision for something, even if you don't have the skills necessary to bring that to fruition, like, he wasn't a game designer, he wasn't a coder, but he just had a vision for this series and he pitched it to Nintendo. And the Mother series is beloved. For good reason, because these games rule. Yeah, this is one of those reset the game moments, because I'm pressing the start button, I'm pressing the A button, it's not doing anything. I am glad that I revisited this game. Maybe we'll check out Mother 1 Plus 2 on stream some other time, just to compare and contrast the two versions of the games. I don't see myself replaying EarthBound Zero in its original, unaltered state anytime soon. But there's a lot of stuff that I really like about this game that is unique to this game. But I'm just gonna hold out for Mother Encore. Hopefully Mother Encore actually gets finished and it comes out. And I'm really looking forward to what those fans, those super passionate fans, are cooking up behind the scenes, because there is a lot of room for expansion with EarthBound Zero. But I'm glad I played this. I'm glad I got to share my thoughts with all of you guys. And I hope you enjoyed watching me fumble my way through this game. Highlights will be done within, I don't know, maybe like a week or two from now. So that's going to do it for EarthBound Zero. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And have a great rest of your night.